I'm kind of a no BS person, all right? And I want you to take a second and think through every single thing you had to go through to get over yourself to get to where you are now. Whether it was you didn't have money, you didn't have the time, you didn't want to fail again. Every single thing you had to go through, whether it was battling your own mental health, not being at the perfect place in your own journey, everything, and I want you to make a list, okay? Literally write down these things because those are great post topics, all right? But I want you to feel like a boss, okay? That's what I want you to feel like when you're reading this, because you know what? You are. And battling objections, you need to get into that mindset. So if you have that one like pump up song where you're like, oh, heck yes, like that's what I need you to feel like, because sometimes objections, they're just like, people just need to be called out for their BS, all right? So I'm going to go through some of the very common objections, but the first thing I want to say is objections are your responsibility. You need to combat them. Okay, so and if you want less objections, this is the thing. Prevent objections right from the get-go. And this is my favorite because if you can prevent them, you're going to have so many less people complaining in your inbox, because that's what it is. They're complaining. And I have a very no BS policy. If you want something to happen, you'll make it happen. If not, you'll find an excuse. Simple as that. Like, I am such a firm believer in this. The number one way to do this is to address the objections before they actually happen. Address them in your stories. Share how you got over that objection. Share how your challenge group got over that objection. Share how like a specific coach in your team got over it, and give specifics. Say, guys, I was working this many hours a week. I was going to school for this. I had this on my plate, this, and this, and I still found 20 minutes for myself. Give people that information, because then they're going to connect and be like, oh, you know what? I'm working that many hours a week too. My dad also had a heart attack. Things like that. And they'll connect with that, and you're going to be golden. So address those in your stories. Address those in your posts, because if people see that, if they're watching you, they're going to need a lot of balls to come into your inbox and be like, oh, well, I'm too busy. No, you just haven't shown them that it's possible even if they're busy, that it's possible even if they're on a tight budget. So let's talk. Feel, felt, found. That is your key to every single objection. Okay, so these are the scripts I use when people tell me they're too busy, they don't have enough time, or they don't have the money. I connect with them first and then combat their excuse and show them exactly how they can still take care of themselves. Feel free to screenshot these and use with your own words. Also, the question marks are emojis, but my computer is not picking them up. The biggest thing is you need to connect to these people. You need to show them that, yeah, they're not alone in that excuse, but also that it's BS, okay? If you can combat that excuse, if you can show them that it can be combated, then they can't have that excuse anymore. That excuse is gone, and it gets down to that actual fear. Why don't they want to join? Are they scared of failing again? Are they scared they're going to lose their money? Are they scared of investing in something? Just have it smack them in the face again. Get down to that fear, because once you have that fear, that's when you connect with people. That's when you can talk to them and be real and say, guys, I felt the same exact way, but this is what I found. Feel, felt, found. I want to talk about the excuse people. You're going to have those people that no matter what you say, no matter how good you combat those, I think of it as like a pitcher. They're the pitcher and they're pitching these balls at you. There might be a curveball, there might be a fast pitch one, but you're hitting that bat, you're hitting them out of the park every single time. You're combating every single one of those. You're going to have those people, their arm never gets tired. They keep throwing balls. They're running out in the outfield, getting the balls and throwing them back in because they literally cannot get over those excuses. Is that you or is that them? Now, at a certain point, that's them, okay? It wouldn't matter if you put your own credit card in there and paid for it for them. They would still have excuses. And this is where you need to be consistent. You need to be showing up every single day because that's going to show them, I am full of I need to get over myself if I want to see the success, if I want to be as happy as she's feeling, if I want to get over myself and feel comfortable in my own body, that's on me, And I know this is bad to say, but they're gonna stay in that little excuse bubble. Because, guys, I was in that bubble too. I'm not kidding. They're gonna stay in that little excuse bubble until life comes and knocks them on the face. And that bubble, it's gonna pop. And you know what? They're not gonna have those excuses anymore. Life is gonna hit them in the face, and they're gonna be like, well, shit, you know? And that's when you being consistent, you giving them hope, you showing up every single day and sharing the good, bad, and ugly, you're gonna pop into their brain and be like, you know what? If she can do it, so can I. That's why it is so important to stay consistent, because people are watching. Whether they've given you every excuse in the book, they're still watching. Now, this is my favorite part to talk about, and it's your mindset, all right? I get it. It's hard. It's hard to hear no's every single day, day in, day out. But I'm going to challenge you to make it a game, okay? Make it something fun. How many no's can I get? Guys, I literally keep track of every single no I get, and I reward myself after a certain amount. I put in my weekly goals how many no's I want, right next to how many invites, how many no's, how many follow-ups, because you know what? I know that every single one of those no's is going to be a yes in the future. I know that. It's a seed planted. It's a relationship built, okay? And I know that those no's are leading me to success. You know how they say successful people leave clues? All those no's are clues, guys. All those no's, that's what's going to lead you to the success. I promise. The more no's you get, the closer you're getting. Now, this is my last piece of advice. The more people you invite, the less you're going to concentrate on those no's. The less you're going to concentrate on those objections. The less you're going to concentrate on those people ghosting, reading your stuff and not responding. Because if you're concentrating on all those people you're inviting and sliding into every single people's DMs, you're not going to have time to concentrate on, oh, Joe Schmo, they left me on red. Oh my goodness, what do they think of me? They think I'm just selling them stuff? No. Who gives a? It does not matter. Your success is based off of no's. So keep going for the no's. Go for the no. And I want you to think about this. Every time you're feeling down and you're like, oh, I've just been getting so many no's, I want you to put a little high pony on, like Ariana Grande. Put a little high pony in. And say, thank you, next. Thank you, next. Because you know what? Every single one of those people, they're watching you now. They're invested in you. And you have a captured audience. And this is your chance to prove to them that what you're doing is real. All right? And I need you to be there for them. I need you to be there for you to prove them wrong. Okay? Because I was one of those people. I was a no. I said no for so long, and I watched because I was like, oh, she's not going to stick with it. Oh, she's not really in this. Like, it's not going to last that long. It's a fad, okay? No. You need to prove them wrong. You need to show up every single day. And oh my God, I'm like getting goosebumps myself right now. You need to prove that you are in this for the long term, the long haul. How many people have you seen on your Facebook feed? Oh, I'm selling makeup this week. No. Actually, I'm going to sell candles this week. Oh, wait, no. I'm doing the It Works wraps. No, that's not you. You need to be consistent. You need to be a pillar of strength. Oh my gosh, I'm getting worked up. Bottom line, those objections are ways to connect with people. Those are ways to build relationships and take those relationships to a deeper level. Do not be scared of objections. I love when people object to me because I'm like, yes, let's connect. Like, let's get into this. I will fight you. I will literally look at your planner and show you the times. I have told people that I will sit down with them and budget it out because I've noticed they've been going to Starbucks a lot, but they can't afford this. What? But if someone tells me they don't have enough money and then I see them going making a Target run, I'm like, oh girl, that Target run looks amazing. Wow, what did you get? And they're like, oh,